So.
Yeah, so
There we are.
yeah, so it enables us to save costs, yeah? So now what I'm going to show you, which you'd obviously need to write down, is this volume of work which we undertake for as customers. How it grown. You'll need to work the percentage out, Alex. I'd be interested to work it out of from 3, yeah, to 16 in 4 years. I'd like to know. Yeah, I'd like to know the percentage of growth there.
In how many years?
4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the percentage growth?
What's the percentage growth? And we can just we can lie on that as well to make it look better for both parties. You know, white lie on that one.
Yeah.
But I'd like to know the actual what it is. I don't know how to work that out.
I'll do it. Yeah, no problem.
So let's have a look. Dashboard. This is management data. What enables us as well? We've got 16 units. We're now advertising again. For more roles, so we're looking to expand the team by the end of the year up to 25 engineers due to contract reward with a property management company.
Do you do any work for any of the facilities management companies?
No, we don't. Not really. We've just got on with. Have you heard of Claims Consortium Group? They're a big insurance company. We've just got on with them. They manage claims. No, we don't. So let's have a look from July the 1st, yeah, last year, to today's date. So let's just say year, yeah. It's going to take some time. There's a lot of data to collect that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. It's just how we operate. This in the actual numbers. See, the average driving time ain't too bad, is it? 30 minutes.
But you know, when you're monitoring your business, which are the KPIs which are most important to you?
To me, average driving distance between jobs, yeah, and costs of how much it costs us, our business, to complete a job. Technology enables us to do that.
Yeah.
And to minimise the cost as a business.
And what about first time fix?
It enables us to first time fix. How it does that is by the scheduler. So if we give enough time to engineers and plan that time in, so our engineers can first time fix for us customers. It's important that. So I'm just going to go to list view, so I'm going to get you some figures. I mentioned that, didn't I? AXA, not cancelled. Completed. Yeah. We'll go to July, June last year. Yeah, so it's about, on average, let's just go to the last month. So we'll go to July from the 1st. This is summer as well. So last month we completed 1,600 repairs for customers.
In July.
Yeah, we completed 1,600 jobs in a month. Yeah, so that's let's base it on. So if we did 1,600 repairs, yeah, times by 12, and we'll divide that by 52. we're doing about 370 to 400 jobs a week. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's quite a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Of completed repairs.
Yeah.
So to the end as well. So maybe if the repairs, the visits out there, so repairs, yeah, we complete repairs, not visits. And it's so important for the growth. But so we estimated to hit as £1 million turnover, which is massive, because not comes with turnover £1 million. We've done it gradually, not being greedy, but there's also a high percentage of profit with that. I'd like for you to state that.
Yeah.
You know, it's profitable. It's made us into a profitable organisation, as well as a 24-hour service of all trades.
Yeah.
Local council, WDH, Wakefield District Housing.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to get into them at the minute. I think I'm going to be part of that and get you through the door. I've got a meeting with them for you. And it's just absolutely mad. When I sit back and I think where we've come from, you know, from when I started the business till now, and my son is still in primary school, where are we going to be when he's in high school?
Yeah.
We had nothing when he was born. We've got this when he's in primary school. Where are we going to be when he's in high school? And where are we going to be when he's in university?
Yeah.
That is what we're aiming for.
And what is your vision for the business? So
My vision is
let's say the next 5 years, the next 10 years.
The next five years, publicly announce this if you don't mind. The next 5 years we're going to move into the Midlands. We already covered the North East. So we're in the North East, Newcastle, all that. We're in Yorkshire and Humber. We're moving into the Midlands. And then from the Midlands, once we've developed in the Midlands, we're going to be moving into London. Simple as that. And what this technology label to us is run all these mobile resources around the country from one HQ, one office.
Yeah.
We don't need multiple offices. We can run it from one central office. Yeah? And that will remain in the north. Why I state that? It'll increase jobs and it'll increase, financial, to homeowners and, people who want jobs. There's a shortage.
Yeah.
If there's a shortage and there's a profitable and growing business, we're providing jobs to local people.
Yeah.
And we'll continue to do that.
And as you grow, how many engineers will you add each year?
So this year we're going up to 6. We're probably looking to expand at 5 engineers every year. Yeah? Added on to the team to deliver as a minimum. But more clients come on. The number is that every client what comes on increases numbers, whether if it's 10, 50 or 100. This technology will enable us now the platform's built, it will enable us to expand around the country. Yeah, you know how easy it is to add a resource to that system. Mm-hmm. To put him in a van and away he goes and cover an area. And that's all it's about. There's companies as only good as his own engineers. Yeah, the end user. Yeah.
But here's a question. So what makes you different? Because it sounds like from the very beginning, you've had this sort of ethos of, if you look after the customer will look after our business. So what's your ethos?
My ethos is to have management with hands-on experience. Yeah? There's no point speaking to somebody, an engineer speaking to somebody in the senior levels of operations managers and directors if they don't know first thing about what's actually being done on the job. So when we look for managers within our business, we look for past or some type of building maintenance, experience in there. They could work as a manager of a bank, MD of a bank, Lloyds. They won't get a job in my business, no matter how good they are, because they've no experience within our sector. Yeah. That's important for us customers. And then we know, as managers and MDs, we know how to make changes what are valid right down to the engine and how it would affect the engineers and how that would affect our customers. Does that make sense? If it's good, if I make a change, I only make the change to suit the client. Yeah. I don't make the change to increase profits,
to increase, productivity. I don't make changes for that, I'll be honest. I make changes to suit the customer.
Yeah.
And
what about the sort of paperless element? So I'm assuming when you started the business, you were, like a lot of people, you were probably quite overrun with paperwork, and you're now running a paperless business.
We had paper right from the start. I had job pads. We transformed onto that platform, or what say they are. We went paperless. It didn't work. It wasn't good enough. We transferred back to paper, which was great. It worked again. However, when JobWatch come about, his main aim of the game was paperless and instant updates. We couldn't send it mail. The engineers would have to come back to the office every night or every morning, get the job and the paperwork in. That delayed invoices being given to the customer. That delayed payments. That's what it's about. Martin says in his video, we will revolutionise, is that the word?
Yeah, that's my revolution.
Yeah, our business. He's done it. It's fact. Because we'd still wait for engineers every morning to run the job sheets in. Yeah? There is other technology on the market, and I do still test it. Martin knows that, everyone knows that. Somebody comes to me, show me your technology. If it is better than JobWatch, I would change it. However, I'm still yet to find one. Yeah? It is the best on the market, I believe.
And do you recommend it to other people? I mean, obviously not to your competitors, it's your secret. But
how mad is this? The system is that good. I've no argument. Yeah, my customers is how we treat them. So your technology can be great, but I've also, and Martin will confirm, I've recommended this to a competitor, and my competitors have this system, but they're still not as good as Woods Building Maintenance. Because it's how you use the system.
It is, it's how you make it.
That needs to be fact. I've recommended it to a number of your customers, and I've sat in a number of, Joseph Valentine being one, The Apprentice.
Yeah.
That needs to be stated in this.
Yes, yeah.
I recommended it. That needs to be somewhere in there. It's very point, just for the recording. It was me and Andrew Scully who got him. Yeah. Nobody else. And yourself, wasn't it? But nobody. You was there. I pitched it. Yeah?
Yes.
Me, you and Andrew got that. If I wouldn't have done that, would he have signed to JobWatch without seeing a user's experience? It's touch and go, isn't it?
Maybe not, yeah.
And Joseph has told me since, you can check with him, he did pursue it and he did buy it because of my presentation and how we used it.
Yeah.
So not only have I generated my own business and your business, I'm encouraging people to use it so they can have a good journey as well.
Sure.
No other Woods Building Maintenance competitors, I say I recommend it to competitor, I don't have any. I don't see anybody as a competitor, no matter how big or small. Because again, go back to our customer is what's important. If we look after a customer will look after us. They won't go to a competitor.
Yeah.
And the customers don't have a good experience at other businesses, they'll have a good experience with our business. That's my aim. So they'll just naturally come to Woods Building Maintenance anyway.
But here's an interesting question, because how much do you pay a month per user?
I can't tell you that.
So you've got a special price, okay, fine.
I don't want to ruin that.
But what I'm trying to sort of hint at is,
if I tell you what I pay, you publicise that, you're going to have a lot of unhappy customers.
Oh, okay.
That's all
I'm trying to say is, for what you pay each month,
the return
you're getting on our system,
it doesn't cost it. It's priceless, basically. It doesn't cost anything because it saves you them costs.
Yeah.
I said it to someone last week.
It's paying for itself many times.
It's paying for itself, yeah. Yeah, it pays for itself. No matter if you have 1 unit or 500, it will pay for itself. It'll save you costs.
Yeah.
That's good for your businesses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
And what have the team been like from a customer service point of view, the road crew?
Overall, road crew's been okay. It's been good. However, what I do like about your business, you can have a direct contact with senior management, no matter what level you are. Martin, Andrew, Tanzi, the managers, the directors, the owners, CEOs, yeah? They'll discuss the system with an engineer. They'll even have the time out, take the time out, and they'll speak to the engineer. Tanzi's done it loads of times, bless her. It's done it loads of times. So, and that's what's helped us to grow. We've got a good working relationship. You can build a relationship. Recommendations, the input, what I've put into your system.
Yeah.
Everyone knows, as much as they think I'm a pain in the arse. My developments are not just for my business. My developments are for every business. The things what I ask for.
Yeah.
It needs to work. If I were to set another company up, and it was a logistic company or some type of delivery company or anything like that, I'd use JobWatch. It's multifunctional, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
But it's only as good as what you put into it.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? If you don't put no data in, it's not going to work, is it?
What do they call it? Garbage in, garbage out.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So that's important. But the road doesn't stop here, does it? The road's got to continue and drive. There's no turning back now. It's at that point now. You can't do anything with my business. You can't close this business. There's too many customers reliant on it. You wouldn't close a profitable company, would you?
You wouldn't, but how is your sector changing? So, you know what I mean? The world is changing so rapidly. The way you order a pizza, the way you order your groceries.
It's changing into, from my opinion, it's changing into of a more KPI based, SLA based, rather than is the job done right. KPIs are massive. SLAs massive in our industry. You've got to be here within this time. JobWatch allows us to meet that customer's requirement and deliver that.
Yeah.
If somebody rang another business now who want on your platform and said, I need somebody in between 8 and 2 next Thursday, would that happen? Possibly not. With JobWatch, would it happen? Well, it cannot fail, can it? Because it doesn't let you. It tells you, it doesn't move it. The only way it can happen that is admin error. The system doesn't fail. The system has failed once in 4 years, and it were back up and running within an hour. And I spotted it, and it was at 2 o'clock in the morning. So nobody even noticed. But
you did.
Well, working silly hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've never had a problem.
But things like the new app, the booking app, how is that going to change your business?
The booking app is going to that's going to drive more of the online customers, to use our services. People sometimes don't like picking up a mobile phone or picking up a phone and speaking to someone. People don't like that confrontation, unfortunately. No, everyone's the same, either. Some people prefer web-based and booking things in. Not only that, it stops inbound calls, very important. It keeps the low call count low, because customers have got the functionality to look at the job themselves. They can go into the job, they can see the invoice for the job, they can see how long it took, they can see the job card. They don't have to ring up and say, is this job done? They know it's done. They see the same as us.
Yeah.
We don't hide anything.
So it's transparent.
Transparent for myself, the engineer. If I look at it, or if the help desk looks at it, or the customer looks at it, we see the same. There's no lying.
You're all seeing the same data, the same information.
There's no lying. There's no fiddling. Times are done via GPS, and the engineer's input, aren't there? There's no one can cheat this system. The developments what I've asked for in the 4 years, the system has improved magnificently. Absolutely brilliant. Where it was, I'd love to go back. So to Andrew over there, I'd love to go back and get a tablet. I've got one. I've got the rugged tablet in there, what I bought for £1,000, and I've kept it. And I'll never get rid of it, because it was our first ever tablet. Have you seen it? You've seen it?
No.
Have you not seen it?
Is it an old one?
You've seen the big rugged thing.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
So from this to this,